Hey, let me ask you something. Do you remember the last time your teacher explained how to handle credit cards, invest in stocks, or build real wealth? No? Yeah, me neither. School does a great job teaching algebra, history, and Shakespeare, but when it comes to money, most of us are left to figure it out on our own. And guess what? That's why most adults are broke, stressed, or stuck in financial chaos. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to be that way. Today, I'm sharing money tips you probably didn't learn in school. And if you apply them in 2025, your financial life could change completely. Let's start with the first one. Tip 1. Pay yourself first. Most people spend their paycheck, then save what's left. That's backwards. The problem is, when you wait until the end of the month to save, there's almost always something that eats your money first. Rent, bills, groceries, impulse purchases, subscriptions you forgot about, and suddenly, there's nothing left. Paying yourself first means automatically transferring a fixed percentage of your income, even just 10%, into savings or investments the moment you get paid. Treat it like a non-negotiable bill to yourself. Here's the magic. Over time, these small contributions compound. If you start today with $200 a month and let it grow at 7% annually, in 20 years, you'd have over $90,000. And that's without touching it. That's the power of discipline and compound interest combined. School never mentioned this because they wanted you to focus on your test score, not your net worth. Tip 2. Avoid lifestyle inflation. Picture this. You finally get a raise. Exciting, right? But then, 2 weeks later, your phone bill increases. You're buying premium coffee every morning and suddenly your raise feels invisible. That's lifestyle inflation. Earning more but spending more, leaving you in the same financial spot as before. Instead, keep your lifestyle consistent and invest the extra money. Buy more assets, not more stuff. For example, instead of upgrading to the latest gaming console, put that $500 into an investment account or side hustle. 10 years from now, that choice could literally be the difference between struggling paycheck to paycheck or having passive income streams that cover your monthly expenses. The lesson? Don't let your ego dictate your spending. Schools taught us to earn, but they never taught us to manage it. Tip 3. Learn the power of compound interest. Albert Einstein allegedly called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. Why? Because it's the closest thing we have to money magic. Here's a simple example. If you invest $1,000 at 7% interest today, in 10 years, it becomes about $2,000. In 20 years, around $4,000. That's just $1,000 and time doing their thing. The earlier you start, the more dramatic the growth. Most people think they need tens of thousands to invest. They don't. Even small, consistent contributions matter. Invest $50 a month in a low-cost index fund, and after 30 years, you could have over $70,000. That's why starting early, even with tiny amounts, is far more powerful than waiting until you have more money. Tip 4. Understand how credit works. Credit cards, loans, and debt are often painted as scary monsters. And yes, if you mismanage them, they can ruin your life. But the truth is, credit can be a tool if you use it wisely. Here's how. Pay off your balances in full every month, never miss a payment, and monitor your credit score. A strong credit score unlocks lower interest rates, better loans, and even opportunities for investing in real estate or starting a business. Think of it like building your reputation in real life. If people trust you, doors open. Credit is your financial reputation, and building it strategically can save you thousands in interest payments over your lifetime. Schools never taught this, but it's one of the most important lessons in adult life. Tip 5. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Most financial education stops at save money, but saving alone isn't enough. Real wealth comes from diversification. Don't just stick your money in a single savings account or investment. Spread it across multiple streams: stocks, ETFs, real estate, retirement accounts, side businesses, and even skill-based investments like courses or certifications. Here's a real-life example. If you invested only in one stock that crashed, you could lose everything. But if you diversified across multiple assets and industries, a single loss wouldn't destroy your financial plan. Risk management is key, and schools almost never mention it. Tip 6. Automate everything. Manual budgeting? Hard. Forgetting bills? Easy. Automation solves both problems. Automatically transfer money to savings, investments, and bills. Set it and forget it. You'll never miss a deadline, avoid late fees, and most importantly, develop consistent financial habits without relying on willpower. For example, you can automate $100 a week into an investment account and $50 a week into a rainy day savings fund. Months later, you'll be amazed how much you've saved without even thinking about it. It's like magic, except it's just smart money management. Tip 7. Invest in yourself. Here's the lesson schools should have taught. Your biggest asset isn't a stock, a house, or a savings account. It's you. Skills, knowledge, and experience compound just like money. Every course you take, every side hustle you start, every network connection you build is an investment with potentially unlimited returns. For example, learning a high-income skill like coding, AI, digital marketing, or finance could increase your earning potential by tens of thousands per year. And unlike a volatile stock, your skills are yours forever. They can't disappear overnight. The ROI on yourself is arguably the safest investment you'll ever make. Tip 8. Tax smart. Taxes are one of those things most adults dread, and schools barely teach them. But understanding tax deductions, credits, retirement accounts, and business write-offs can save you thousands every year. For instance, contributing to a tax-advantaged retirement account reduces taxable income while growing your money for the future. Learning a few strategies, like deducting work-related expenses for freelancers, keeps more of your hard-earned money in your pocket. The key is to work smart, not harder, and let legal tax strategies do some of the lifting for you. Here's the bottom line. School prepared you for a test, but life tests your money. If you follow these tips, you're giving yourself an unfair advantage, a head start in 2025 that most adults are still clueless about. Start small, start today, and remember, money is a tool. Use it wisely, and it works for you. If you want more practical guides to mastering money, building wealth, and learning high-income skills you won't find in textbooks, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And tell me in the comments, which of these money tips are you going to start using today? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.